Hello YouTube, this is China Caller 100 and happy Sunday. Today's battle is against Queso, I believe, from the Swagon Battle Finder. This is my 7th narrative battle video. Let's see. I'm testing out some new things like Girder and Braviary. Braviary I got from my brother yesterday, and I recently bred and trained up a girder. So those two are in my party for this match. And if you want to challenge me to a battle, the Swagon Battle Finder is okay. I mean, it's not really good because you have to find me and it's not really efficient. So with that said, let's begin the match here. So he starts off with Rhydon. I was expecting him to just, set up entry hazards, but I also figured he might switch because he might want to set up later on. And I don't know why I went for Bullet Seed right here. He wins in Sigilif. I should have just U-turned. But I get to Bullet Seed it, and I get 2 critical hits in a row, which is okay. I mean, I'm getting some damage onto that Sigilif, so. This particular Sigilif, I guess it was offensive, but I see the Flame Orb, which makes me think that it has Stinker Noise, or that move that passes down the size condition to my own Pokemon. So, you'll see what I mean by that later on. But here he roosts, which I'm fine with that, because now it gives me the opportunity to set up entry hazards. I just realized, Slick back the Cinccino and Shellback the Crustle, they both have back in their names, which I find hilarious, I guess. I mean, it's not really, but anyways, Rhydon comes back in. We're gonna test out my Girder Raphael. I get up my entry hazards, and Rhydon gets his up, which is fine by me. The only Pokemon that I'm kind of worried that will be suffering from entry hazards would be mostly Braviary, but here he double edges, which Girder's Eviolite allows it to, take it very well. So I get up my bulk up. We're ready to go ahead and use Mach Punch. But instead of Mach Punching, I actually decided to go with Stone Edge because I figured that the Sigilif would come in, but I actually missed it, which... Oh, okay, Cycle Shift. Alright. Yes, I missed my Stone Edge, and he Psycho shifts his Flame Orb, which is fantastic because this particular Girder carries Guts. So I missed my second Stone Edge, which is like, what the heck? Why are you missing those Stone Edges? I can imagine it like the Sigilif just going way up in the sky, and the rocks just don't reach him. So I finally hit the last Stone Edge. Now, Sigilif went for Cosmic Power, which is an interesting move. I don't normally see that, but even with that, that Stone Edge does a lot of damage and is able to knock out Sigilif just like that. So Raphael, you're doing so well so far, and I just bragged you and trained you to level 100. Kingler comes in. I figured it was Scarf the way he brought that in. Psyche's went from Mach Punch, and I almost knocked it out, and he goes to Crab Hammer, and I can take it just barely, but unfortunately I'm going to die due to the burn. So that burn comes into play there, which is good for him, but it's not good for me. So here I'm gonna bring in Slick back, and I figured I could just go ahead and use U-turn because this does a lot of damage to anything that doesn't resist it. So Kingler goes down, which is fantastic. This will give me switching priority, I guess. Or actually, no, it's my opponent, Queso. Queso gets his, chance to, deal with my, Braviary here. So you can see that's, Japanese, which, it doesn't really matter, really. But, this is a choice band Braviary. And he brings in Magmortar, and I underestimated Magmortar's speed, so, Braviary goes down, which is awful. I mean, I wanted to test him out, but turns out that's not the case. So poor bravery. I'll try to get a match where he, destroys things. But here I just went back and just looked back the Cinchino. The Rock Blast was obvious, so I just went for a Tail Slap just to hit the Sand Slash, because Queso has a Sand Slash in the team preview, so just to be safe, I just went for Tail Slap. He breaks back in Rhydon. I figured he would just go for Double Edge, so I switched into Utsy. This is my Light Clay variant, which carries screens. And I believe he saw this Utsy, I think, 2 uploads ago, if you haven't already. Anyways, this does a lot of damage, which is kind of unfortunate. I can still take another one, but man, that does a lot of damage. Now here it shows me Mega Horn, which is even worse. But I can still live it. Just barely. That's probably min damage right there. So we're gonna go with U-turn. And that does a little bit of damage. You can see how bulky Rhydon is. We're gonna bring him back in for Alligator. Or I'm gonna bring in for Alligator. I don't think I used him yet. This particular for Alligator is a Dragon Dance Life Orb set, which I find to be very useful. Not expecting him to just switch into Cacturn. I just went straight for Dragon Dance. Believe it or not, this is my favorite starter Pokemon in Gen 2, I believe. Alligator is so cool. So I just go straight for Dragon Dance, and I figured that he would just go for Sucker Punch. So I just went for another Dragon Dance. But he actually does not go with Sucker Punch, which I find it odd. He goes for Cotton Spore, which I don't normally see that, but it allows your speed to be lowered by 2 stages. But nevertheless, I'm able to outspeed Cacturn and knock it out. So, I mean, it's good to, go with Cotton Spore because you can deal with things much easier than normal. Because at +2 speed, I could potentially sweep his entire team. He brings back in Rhydon again, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go with Waterfall because it's super effective. No point in switching out because I have +2 everything. Well, my speed's lowered, so that's not really the case. My attacking power is what matters, really. Anyways, with that being said, I'm able to knock out Rhydon, and he brings in Sand Slash, and Sand Slash can actually take an Ice Punch. I just went for Ice Punch because I figured I could knock it out because I'm at +2 attack, but he barely survives it, which is okay. I mean, I don't know what he would do, but he actually goes for Night Slash. That does like nothing to Alligator, which I find hilarious. So I'm not going to stay in here just because I don't want to sweep my opponent like that. It's kind of unfortunate for my opponent. So we're gonna sacrifice FC. You guys might find this lame, but at the same time, I don't want my opponent to be very upset for him being sweeped at. So we're gonna be guys for a little bit. The Reflect wears off. That was 8 turns, I believe, because I am carrying the Light Clay on my Utsy. We're gonna bring back and slip back the Cinchino. I thought this U-turn would knock out this Sand Slash, but guess what? It barely survives it. So, everything is going towards my opponent's side right now. By that I mean everything is going on his side of the field. Like he gets to knock out my Alligator, for instance. That is a little unfortunate. So if I just stayed in went for Waterfall or Ice Punch or Earthquake, whichever was okay to go with, I could just easily took out the Sand Slash. So we're not going to mess with things anymore. We're going to go straight for Bullet Seed, and I'm going to be the winner. So, thank you for the match, Queso, for the Smog on Battlefinder. I'm not really sure if you're really watching it, but whatever. So that's going to be it. See, I got to test out some new things. I am actually trying to test out a Dragon Dance Tyranitar. and he's being trained. So looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys all next week with a new upload. Take care, y'all.